guys, thank you for coming again. Today we're making some fluffy cheese scones. But before we get started, go right ahead, like, subscribe and share my videos, and also follow me on Facebook at In the Kitchen with Lynn. So what we have here today is some flour, some mustard, 1 egg that we use as egg wash, some cayenne pepper, salt, baking powder, garlic powder, some butter, some cold milk, and some cheese. Now remember to sift your flour when you're baking. It becomes much lighter, and in this way it incorporates more air into your mixture. Alright, so the ingredients are easily mixed in when you do this. And I'm going to go right ahead and I'm going to add my ingredients like the salt, baking powder, garlic powder, and some cayenne pepper. And just mix it in well with a spatula. You can also use your hand, whatever method you choose to use. Once I'm done here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard along with 2 tablespoons of butter. And you want to just rub it in until your mixture becomes or resembles breadcrumb. As you can see on my hand has some little white spots. That is the flour, guys, so do not panic. That is just the flour there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my cheese. To me, you can use any type of cheese in a cheese scone. I've tried many different cheeses when I'm doing cheese scones, and that's all right. It did came out perfectly fine. As you can see, I ended up with a very good mixture. Now you want to use cold milk to do your mixture, but you want to put a little at a time. At this time, you don't want to knead your dough. You just want to fold it in like I'm doing here until it becomes into a nice dough ball. Not too stiff, not too soft. All right? And this is the texture that you are going to be looking for. Now if you want to put your mixture into the refrigerator for another hour or 2, that's all right. I'm going to use mine right away. Flour the surface, then place the dough right onto the surface. At this time, you want to roll the dough out to about 1 inch, or it all depends on the thickness of your cheese scones that you want to make. All right, and don't you forget, once you place them into the oven, they are going to raise. So I roll mine, and you don't have to get a perfectly smooth dough. Trust me on this one, guys. Flour your rolling pin and just roll it out. And at this time, I'm going to use a glass because I do not have a cutter. Just make sure you have something that can cut your dough. Press it into that dough, just like I'm doing here. And it's that simple. I have my oven set to 350 degrees. And I also have a pan lined with parchment paper. And as you can see, this is about 1/2 inch thick of my dough. I'm going to place it into the pan. Once you place them into the pan, do not knead the remaining dough, guys. You're going to just gently fold it in like this, squeeze it, and continue the same process. Roll it out and cut them again. And you want to do this until the dough is actually finished, all right? Just like this. Then I'm going to beat up my eggs and, well, actually 1 egg, sorry. And I'm going to make an egg wash and baste my cheese scones. Once I'm done, I'm going to place it into the oven. And at this time, my scones are halfway done. They're not fully done. When they're done, this is what they look like. I did serve it with some milk. You can use any type of beverage with yours. But no, I didn't finish there. I went ahead, break it for you to see, and I did share it with my neighbors, guys. Look at this. And these scones are to die for, so delicious. I freeze them and can eat a whole pan just as they come out of the oven. So go right ahead, like, subscribe, and share my video, and stay for many more simple, easy recipes.